by a sudden illness. But he never gave up on the sport he loved, so his local team and his favorite player, they teamed up for him. Here's Chris Connolly.
14-year-old Everardo Soto of Houston has always known what he would someday grow up to become, a professional soccer player.
Él siempre me ha dicho, Everardo, que él va a ser un futbolista famoso. Me dice, cuando ya estés viejita, te voy a comprar una casa a un lado de la mía para que tú estés ahí, porque yo voy a ser bien famoso. Yo me río, pero me dice, aunque tú te rías, tú vas a ver que yo voy a ser un futbolista famoso.
And Everardo's mother has always known what soccer player her son wants to be like. Cuauhtémoc Blanco. The Mexican-born goal scorer who now plays for the Chicago Fire of Major League Soccer.
Cuauhtémoc Blanco is my favorite player because he's good. He's everything.
Last September, Everardo was on the school bus when he went into convulsions. After a day of tests, doctors told Josefina that her son needed surgery. Everardo had a tumor on the left side of his brain.
O sea, un tumor en el cerebro, o sea, nosotros pensamos lo más peligroso que había, o sea, una cortada, le digo él, pero ya la magnitud de un tumor en el cerebro, el doctor nos dijo que era muy peligrosa la operación porque o él podía quedar mal en el aspecto de que no iba a quedar bien.
Because of the tumor's location, doctors said it was unlikely that he'd play soccer again. After surgery, Everardo could not read or move or speak in full sentences. Doubts about the future raced through his mind.
Am I gonna stay like this forever? Like also lobby, or am I gonna be able to play soccer again? Or what's gonna happen to me?
In time, his physical and mental abilities returned, and his new lease on life brought him an appreciation for what matters most.
Después de la operación, él preguntó, ¿por qué a mí me tiene que pasar esto? En el hospital, él vio que había niños más chicos que él, más grandes que él, y ya después me preguntó llorando, mami, ¿por qué a ellos les tiene que pasar esto?
For his wish, Everardo is hoping to meet Cuauhtémoc Blanco. What he's going to get, though, is a full-on soccer extravaganza that kicks off right here in Houston, where Everardo gets a big-time welcome from his hometown MLS team, Houston Dynamo. He's invited to walk to midfield before the game, still completely unaware of the surprise in store for him when he gets there. Everardo learns that he'll be flying with the Dynamo to Chicago for their game against Cuauhtémoc Blanco and the Fire. And now, the mother and son who went through so much sadness together share an emotion-filled moment of joy. A week later, Everardo was in Chicago for the Dynamo's game with the Fire, where he's hoping just to meet his idol, Cuauhtémoc Blanco. Moments before the game, at the opening coin toss, Everardo is suddenly face-to-face with his hero, and Blanco gives him a hello and a handshake. After the game, there's a special message for him.
Come by the stadium to hang out with me tomorrow.
Blanco wants to meet Everardo for a kick-around.
No way.
The next morning, Everardo's family piles into a limo, and Blanco meets them at the Fire Stadium. Blanco shows Everardo to his locker, right next to his. And it's piled high with stuff to treasure.
Te voy a regalar unos zapatos míos para cuando estés más grande te los pongas. Para cuando te metas muchos goles.
And then Everardo's on the field, having a kick around with the man he has always imitated and admired. even showing off his own ball skills.
Quiero ser como jugador profesional. Tengo que practicar como todo el día, cada día, y echarle muchas ganas y que si yo quiero cumplir, lo puedo cumplir si yo creo en él.
Thanks to this remarkable encounter, this courageous teenager can feel like he belongs here with soccer's elite, giving him not merely a moment to cherish, but a memory to motivate him ever after, to make his dream a reality.
That's Chris Connolly reporting. Everardo says one of the first things he'll do when he becomes a famous soccer player is going to go out and buy his mom some pretty jewelry. And you can learn more about Everardo and his wish at ESPN.com. Up next on the early edition of Thursday's Sports Center, our My Wish series concludes with Alexander's unforgettable visit with Shaquille O'Neal. Game of horse, some dunks, plenty of yucks.
Right center and deep.